So, hello. I believe we are live now. Maybe? Not sure. But yep, looks like everything is working properly. I'm gonna go ahead and post the links to Facebook before we get started. Uh, so, I'm gonna wait till I get that done, then I'll explain what we're doing. But if you're watching, you can already see we're gonna play some Minecraft today. Hold on a second. Just give me a second to finish this post, and then I'll explain what we're doing. Alright, so basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start with a plain empty map, and my goal is to try and recreate the Generation 1 Pokemon map from the video games. Now that sounds like a lot, and this will be a multi-part thing, so we're just gonna go at it, and I'm gonna try to attempt to recreate this from memory. I think it's something I thought of doing before, that I've thought of doing in the past, and I figured why not just go ahead and try it. So that's what we're gonna start today. I've also decided to give this little series a name because we might try this depending on how well it goes with other things. But it's called Can We Build It? Hopefully that's not copyrighted anywhere, but someone will let us know if it is. Okay, everything's shared. We need to message Neva and have her share it. Oh, and then we also get to enjoy Jordan's reaction when he gets back, probably on Friday, uh, to this, because he's a really big Minecraft fan, except not really. Uh, I was actually going to try to find a skin to use. It kind of matched the Pokemon theme, but I think I'm just going to stick with the ninja skin, because it matches my ninja theme. But, yeah, let's go ahead, play a game. Yep. Alright, so we are going to create a world, and it's going to have nothing. It'll be in creative mode, of course. So this will be Pokemon. Gen, oh no, I don't want all that capitalized. Gen 1. This will be creative. I don't think difficulty's peaceful, I guess. Yeah, we don't want nothing fighting. Texture pack, we'll keep it the regular texture pack. I don't want this to be online. Check the more options. I've never understood the seed thing, to be honest. Creating a world with random seeds, this option looks... I don't think I care about that. Generating a world with the huge mountains and deep valleys and caverns. Much more difficult to survive in than a regular world. We want the world to be large. Biome scale. We don't want to generate structures or chests. Oh. Yes, this is what we want. We want to generate a super flat world. It disables trophies and all that, that's fine. The layers would be 1 layer of grass, 2 layers of dirt, and 1 layer of bedrock. We're gonna leave autosave on. We don't want to trust players. Don't want fire to spread. We don't want TNT to explode. Alright, I think the layer of dirt needs to be thicker. This is because I know there's some caves and caverns and stuff that we're gonna have to create. And I'm just gonna make this super thick. That way that I can dig as deep as I need to. Okay. Actually, I just thought about that. I wonder if that's gonna lower the ceiling height. Maybe we'll lower that down some. Oh, no. We'll set that at about 50. I think that works. So I know we're gonna have to build a cavern for Diglett Cave. Then there is another cave, but that's in the mountains, and the Mewtwo Cave doesn't have to be below ground either. That's kind of into a mountainside. Those are the 3 caves I remember. Yeah. Yep, that works. Alright. That all looks good. Alright, let's create the world and get started. I think with this build, we're gonna start building Pallet Town first. We'll start from where the game begins, and then we'll just kind of build the route you travel from there. There is one thing there is one thing I'm a little worried about, actually. I think I'm just, well, yeah, that's one thing. I don't want animals spawning in. There's also another thing, that I think if I travel so far, that it might delete what I have actually built. And I don't think I want to do that. Hold on, let's go ahead and exit and make sure all the settings were correct. Might have to recreate the world to fix that. Let's see if I can load and change settings. Okay. When enabled, the outer 32 tiles around the world's edge will be overridden by a newly generated tile to make the world size increase seamless. World size increases will leave all. Okay, that's what I was wanting to check. That was the option I was looking for. And it's all good. Okay. Right, so first thing we need to do is replace the dirt we just took. So, let's fix this first. Animal spawning. Crap. Okay. One more time. I want to make sure all this is set before I start building. If I can disable animal spawning, that would be awesome. I don't want them to spawn randomly. I want to be able to spawn them myself. Versus player, those privileges. Okay, they won't spawn naturally. Loading, tile drops. Take out the day cycle. Okay. I believe that is everything. Now let's try. There's still animals here. I think what we'll do is, since they don't longer spawn naturally, is we'll just travel all the way out here. Actually, this is a pretty large map, so I don't think I have to worry about, let's go and check. Where would map be? Empty map. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. If I fly this way, do I travel into another map area? Yep, okay. I wanted to check. So to make this map as accurate as possible, we're going to go down here, and Pallet Town would be somewhere around in the bottom left corner. Now, we don't want to go down too far, because we have Cinnabar Island down below Pallet Town. What in the world is that? I thought I had this turned off, but there's a village here. I'm not sure why this spawned in, to be honest. I thought I had it turned off. Maybe I didn't have it turned off before, but we will just go ahead and break this down and get rid of it. We'll just destroy this whole village. I also like that it actually was right where we needed to be on the map. It's not in the exact area, but you know what? I'll do this off stream. I think that'll be better, because the place we need to be is up here a little farther anyways. Who knows, I may just leave that there and flood it with water. That is actually going to be a lot of water in that area anyway, so where we need to start is more about right in here. So actually my first plan of action is to kind of create a small map of kind of an outline to follow as I build. And I think I'm going to move over to the left a little bit and create that right here. I think this looks like a good spot to make the Pallet Town. So this will be Pallet Town. This little area right here. We'll just make it right here in the center of Pallet Town. So let's see, what do I want to use to represent towns? Let's use diamond, because diamond's expensive. Use diamond to represent cities. Gold can represent... I just realized I don't know route names for this. So that will be a problem, but this will be Pallet Town on the map. And south of Pallet Town is Cinnabar Island. Whoops. How do I go down? Oh, anyways, Simbar Island is south of Pallet Town. North is Velmont City, I think. It's actually a little farther south. Velmont City is north of Pallet Town. Over here you got a corner that leads up to the Indigo Plateau, or the Elite Four. North of Velmont. I don't remember the name, but this will be the town where you fight Brock. So this is where Brock's gym is. Have the Viridian Forest in the center. Okay, let's go ahead and get another block. Use gold blocks to represent other landmarks. That's the entrance to the Indigo Plateau. Over here you have a route. Takes you to cave. Oh yeah. Between here and here we have Diglett Cave. Just past the forest. On the other side of this cave, we have Cerulean City. And there is a route that goes up here. Bill's house would be there. This is Mewtwo's cave. Full powerful Pokemon. Alright, now we're gonna... This looks like a mess right now, but just trust me, I understand this. Oh, there we go, that's how it works. Below here we have Saffron City, I think is how it's pronounced. Over here, Cerulean. This is Scary Town. We'll just call that Scary Town. Oh, here's the other cave I forgot. There's a cave right in this area that leads down to Scary Town. That's the new name, Scary Town, because I can't remember the name. Alright. I also need one more colored block. Let's make it cobblestone since it's a road. Alright. So road to here, road to here, road to here, road to there, road to there, that connects to that, that connects to that, to that. Gonna move this over a little bit. Then this, okay. Yeah, this goes to the right, and it's just under it. I'm not sure if that's how it is on the map, but it is slightly down a little bit. This goes straight down and connects to there. This connects here. Up to there. Alright, we also have the port here. I'm gonna put that as a landmark, so I remember to build it. And the other end of Diglett Cave is actually here too. Let's see, I'll put Diglett Cave like that. So this point will actually travel from this cobblestone, or not cobblestone, but that gold block, to this one right here. This right here is the other end of Diglett Cave. And that, I think, is going to be one of the funnest things to make in this. Also the most challenging, because the only way I can think to connect to this is I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to cut this out in kind of a zigzag pattern, because that's how it is in the game. Like left, or I guess it'll be right, down, all the way over to here. I'm going to have to carve it out starting from above the ground and go down to make it. And then recover the ceiling. But I think it's going to be kind of cool, and it's going to be challenging because this is going to be so far across the map. I'm going to have to line it up, you know, in such a way that it lands perfectly. I might actually lay out the grounds for that before I start digging. I think that'll be my best option. Actually, I wanted to grab this real quick too. I'm going to use this to represent ocean on the map. So this is connected between ocean routes. There was an island here where you catch Articuno. More ocean. Oh, hold on. I'm actually forgetting a city right here. Which actually is going to be a little farther down. I guess all of this should be moved up slightly. Yeah, let's move all of this in actually. To 2. I think that's the best way to do that. I should really move all that up, I guess. I'll just leave that there, it's fine. As long as I understand, I guess is the main thing. That'll go there. You have the water, go down, over, Articuno's Island. Some more sea route connecting there. Basically how this is connected. This has what we call the cycling road that goes through here and connects those two together. Then you have the dock way coming in, which is, well, I mean, unless you have the cycle or the bike, I think most people came down this way to get here. Actually, I'm missing something right here. Let's see. That's the cave. Oh, I know what it is. There's another town out here. Wait. Oh, hold on. This route goes this way. Oh, okay. So the cave comes down. There's another town here. The route through there is actually a little farther away, so maybe we'll just move that to there. Here we go. This is the scary town right there. I was actually wrong. Oh wait, no. I had this right. I'm trying to add in an extra town right here. This route is actually farther away from there. And we have Scary Town right here. Have the cave here. This is why I'm creating a map. This is my guide to my creation that I'm making. And then from here you can go down. I'm gonna go ahead and put a gold block here. That's where Snorlax is. One of the points Snorlax is at. There's actually another Snorlax over here. But actually let's go ahead and this actually isn't a very big route. We'll place a gold block for Snorlax because I love Snorlax. It's one of my favorite Pokemon actually. Especially from Gen 1. Oh, Safari Zone. That's gonna be fun to make too. That's gonna be really fun to do. Let's create the Safari Zone. Alright, but forgot to add in the boat. Diglett Cave. Okay, so let's just kind of get an overview of what we got so far. Actually, if I can remember where they are, we can make some signs for this. I haven't played a lot of Minecraft. I don't know where everything is. But maybe it's under the picture frame. Here we go. Signs. We got Pallet Town. Oh, I can't spell. So if any of these are wrong, feel free to correct me. Pallet Town. This is where you begin your adventure. I don't remember the name of this city, but this is where the 8th gym is, so that's how I'll mark this one. This is the entrance to the elite. I'll just put entrance on that. Simpler. Then this is the Elite Four. Remember when I said I couldn't spell? Close enough. Anyways. Ooh. This is the forest. Oh, Vermont Forest. That's the name of the town. Okay. This is faster. Anyways, so we got the dig cave. This is really just for me to understand the map, so this makes it easier. This is the first gym. We fight Brock. And we have, I don't remember the name of the cave, but it's the Dark Cave. Oh, Mount Moon. That's it. Actually, I think if I remember correctly on the map, this isn't lined up right. When you come over here, I think it goes up some. I don't think it goes up on the map, but the way it's actually lined up, it moves upward. So I need to remember that when I'm building. The layout of the route kind of moves up some. But anyways, this is where Mewtwo lives. Yeah, I'm lazy. Recreating a map from memory. Lazy. But anyways, here is the second gym. That's where you fight Misty. Honestly, we can do this right here. I'm not gonna mark where you get Charmander from in the original yellow version. This is Bill's house. Okay. This is the Dark Cave. You know, the caves are going to be extremely difficult to build. As far as it goes for building those from memory, I don't see it happening. The layouts, at least for the Dark Cave, I will say, Mount Moon, I have a pretty good idea of how it is. Mewtwo's Cave, absolutely not. Diglett Cave, yeah. These two, I traveled through a lot, but I mean, this one's pretty simple. This one though, I mean, I traveled through the game so much because I would restart and replay it. Dark Cave though, I'd actually, well, if you've played the game, you know that back here on this route, there's this little side area right through here. And you get the HM Flash, which you're supposed to use to get through the Dark Cave. But you don't need it to get through the Dark Cave. In the old games, you could see the outer walls and you could get through the Dark Cave without using the item that's supposed to be required to do so. And that's how I always progressed through that cave. So I don't even know what this cave looks like through most of it, because I never saw it. But anyways, this is, I think it's called Saffron, but this is also, well, technically, does this gym come before? I'm not sure what the name on this. Well, when I played the games, I always got mixed up between these two gyms. I know one is technically the 6th and one is the 7th, but you don't have to do that in that order. So, I'm not sure which that is actually. We're gonna call this Ghost Town. Ghost. There we go. Ooh, I get to build the ghost tower too. That's gonna be fun. Still not sure about the... We'll put Psychic Gem for this. The Psych Gem. Oh, well, crap. I was afraid it did that. Let's just break that and add another one. This is where the Psychic Gem will be. Am I misspelling that? Hmm. I understand it. And that's all that matters. Right? That's really all that matters. This is the town of the 4th gym. The Grass Gym. Actually, in the original version, there was this creepy guy that stood out and talked about the pretty girls being all over inside. But they changed that in the later remakes. This is the 3rd gym, where you fight Electric Surge, Lieutenant Surge, I think, is his name. Over here, this is Snorlax. Yes, we have made a spot for Snorlax. I will say that I'm recreating this map from memory, but to create Snorlax, I might actually look up a picture of that, just because I want to make a really cool Snorlax for this. Here's another Snorlax. Oh, hold on. Actually, that's not true. Oh wait, yeah, this is the bike route. Then this would be Snorlax. Yeah. I did place this one for Snorlax. I thought I placed a gold block for the bike route, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. This is the SS Anne. Is it ANN or ANE? We'll just put ANE. I understand it. This will be the Safari Zone. I think I spelled that right? Maybe. Zone. This is the 5th gym. Okay. Now this is where it gets tricky. I put that Psychic Gym. The Fire Gym is down here. I'm wanting to say this is the 7th gym, and that the Psychic Gym is the 6th, because I remember it being that way in the anime. Like the original show with Ash, but I'm honestly not sure. I say anime, but some people would say cartoon, you know, whatever you want to call it. This is the Ice Island. This is where you catch Articuno. I'm just going to call it the Ice Island. Or Cavern, I guess. Which reminds me, I put this as the entrance, but right here we have another cave. This is the Victory Road. And on this route you find Moltres. And then you go all the way over here. There is a slight water route that I'm going to go ahead and put in right here. That leads down to the electrical plant. And this is where you catch Zapdos. Alright, now it looks like... Oh, the other end of Diglett Cave. I think this is the basically, yeah, I think this is basically it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I mean, I probably am. But I think these are the major monuments and the basic layout we're gonna go for with this. Yeah, it looks pretty accurate to me. But we're gonna, let's go ahead and look at our map. I built this right here. I think I'm gonna move Pallet Town and build Pallet Town next to it. So, you know how you have that grass on the outskirt? I'll surround this with grass. And this will be just outside of Pallet Town for my reference as I build. Uh, so I've been streaming for a little bit now. My plan is to try and get Pallet Town done in this rest of this video. And then we'll continue this, you know. This will go on for quite a while. I expect it to be a really big build. But because I'm building from memory, I'm going to miss a lot of details, so in that aspect things will go a little quicker. But I'd say at some point I'm going to have to turn on TNT Explosion to help clear out the water. That'll help a lot, clear out for the caverns. Though most of the caverns I'm going to have to build by hand. I don't want to mess things up with TNT because that's going to be above ground. The only cave that I think will be underground is going to be the Diglett Cave. I think the others are kind of built into mountains, so I might take them down, but I'm going to have to build a mountain up in their place. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and we'll start with Pallet Town and take things from there. So the first thing I need to do is kind of, I guess I should do the buildings first. I haven't really decided what material to use for the buildings. I mean, most of them are houses, so, but I don't know if we really have like a house material in Minecraft per se. I haven't played the game enough to know, but I'm gonna need, that's packed ice. I'm gonna need some doors. I think we're just gonna use basic oak doors. Hold on, let's go ahead and clear our quick select first. So we're gonna need oak doors. We're gonna need some, that's the oak gate. I don't think I need the gate, but I do need a fence. That's the gate, here we go. We're gonna need a fence. I need to decide on a building material for most of the buildings. I'm thinking of just going with stone, honestly, but I want to look through here real quick and see if there's something. Let's go with spruce planks, because why not? Or maybe birch planks. Throw that. That's not what I meant to do with that. Let's see. Okay, that cleared everything. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, we're just gonna go with oak for everything for now. Oak doors. But Pallet Town is the simplest town. That's part of the reason I'm gonna start there, but let's go ahead and make the wall right here. Oh, wait, I do need to keep a map out. That way I can kind of keep an idea of where I am. But we'll go ahead and shape out the town a little bit. So, like I said before, I'm gonna plant grass around through here, and this is basically gonna be like on the outskirts of town in that grassy area that you can't get into. And yeah, that is an addition onto the map, but that's okay. So I just want to kind of draw that line first. And then whoops, I'm going crazy. Then before I go any farther with that, I think I'm going to set the bottom corner of the town down here. So we'll cut it right here, cut it in. I'm going to need water. Here's the question, is there a block for water, or do I actually have to? I wonder. I might have to get a bucket of water and do it that way. I honestly don't know how that works. There's potions. Here we go. Yeah, I think I actually have to use a bucket of water. So let's see how this works. Okay, that's what I thought. Whoops. Oh, now I need an empty bucket. I've made a mess. Okay, an empty bucket. I'm also going to need a dirt square to fix what I just... Actually, I don't have to fix that, I'm wrong. Should I get the center? There we go. I think I just fixed it all. Okay. Yeah, so this area right here is actually going to be filled with water anyway, so let's just go ahead and knock this out. This is the entrance that goes downward towards Cinnabar Island. I think that's pretty good. Actually comes up above. There's a guy that stands around it. So we'll leave that there and we'll go ahead and fill this up actually. This may be a bad idea to implement the water now, but you know what? We're gonna do it. Okay. Just for the aesthetic look. So that'll come that way. Professor Oak's house is, or not his house, but his lab is like right here, so we will make the first cornerstone right there. That's a little too close actually. Right there. Alright. His lab is really big on the inside. But, alright, so let's just move that over. Just try to picture myself walking in here. We have the first section of the lab right in here, and the next section, I think it's going to extend to about right there. That looks pretty good, right? The building itself is not going to match the outside size. I'm going for the inside look. So, but actually, let's move this down. This needs to be more centered. I think we can actually make this work. This is a big lab. Okay. So go back up this far. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go through and knock out this floor, because I don't want a dirt floor inside the lab. Need to knock that out too, I guess. So, no one sees that, so it'll just be our little secret. But everyone will see the floor, so we'll go ahead and knock that out. And this is one of those delicate things that I can't use TNT on. Though technically I could use TNT. All I would have to do is blow it up and then just cover up the hole. But I'm not gonna do that. This is the part of the build that's going to take the longest, is having to destroy terrain, I think. But I think what I'm going to do with these videos too is I'll make a condensed version. Kind of like I've been doing, slowly but surely, with the streams. Because I know it gets boring watching this, or it probably does. I'm not the most entertaining person, but basically I'll condense these down so that people can see the finished product per se of each town. I might just do a tour of each town as it's completed. I think that's a great idea. Actually, to just do a quick tour of the town. No one saw that. And part of the reason I'm knocking out the ground too, instead of just building on top of it, is I don't think any of these buildings or at least most of them don't, if any, have any stairs leading into them. I could cut corners and do that, but because I'm doing this from memory, I am going to go for the most accuracy that I can. What? Oh, hit some extra blocks there. Got stuck on them. I will say that I think I'm pretty confident with this. I'm also going to say that I'm going to avoid checking things from the map. Like, I'm not going to go in between these streams and be like, let's look at the map and see how I'm doing. So I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible, because I don't want to kind of influence where I'm going with this. But I think I've put in enough hours in my younger years in order to recreate this fairly accurate. I mean, just based on the map that I already created, I'm pretty confident that this is going to turn out really well. I know a lot of the major or minor details. Some may be more major than others, but I know a lot of those details are going to be missing in the finished product. But I think overall this is going to be great. And it gives me something else to do. When I'm playing Friday the 13th by myself, I don't enjoy it as much, honestly. I like to have the conversation and commentary with Jordan and John when he's not a nerd and decides to play. I hope he's watching. But there we go. Voila. This will be the lab. Now that we've got the foundation for that started, there are 2 houses up here, which I just realized. There's 2 levels to these houses, so that's going to be fun to build. Now that we have more of a general idea of the town, I'll extend this out some more. I can adjust it as needed, but I can also bring this around. Bring it up. Now let's just, get a we'll get a sky view of this right now and see how it's looking so far. Oh, I missed a spot right there. So pallet down, not bad so far. We have Professor Oak's place, and we'll have 2 houses up there. I realize a lot of this won't be to scale with the game either, and that's okay. Honestly, I'm just I want to see what I can create from memory. Is the main goal in this. And just based on the map I created, I'm pretty happy so far. But these houses will be relatively small. I have enough room to walk in. Make an upstairs for them. Actually, I do want to extend that out more. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And the other house will be just behind it, lined up with it. I do feel like this might be a little close to Professor's office, but that's okay. I'll get it eventually. Actually, I want that to be lined up with that. So this needs to be moved back. Okay. Those looks pretty good, and this actually lines up too, because I remember when playing the game, you go to leave out the route this way, and he stops you to come back and get a Pokemon because it's dangerous. And he'll go down, and the road actually curves like that and goes down, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and frame out the base of these. Break that. Okay. These only have a single door entrance, so that's all I'm going to put on them. Oops. Voila. It's not quite centered. I think that one centers better. Yeah, that's better. But honestly, I don't even think they're centered. Huh. That is better. I like this better. It looks offset both ways. So I want it to be on the left side because of the route being on the right. I just feel like that lines up better. I'm getting careless. Okay. Dig out another floor. The best part. I'm really glad I decided to do this. I'm actually enjoying this a lot. I've thought about doing this in the past, so I'm actually really excited to try this. Okay. Hopefully I don't fall in one of these holes I made. Eventually I'm going to. Actually, let's just do that. Wait, I don't. No, there's one there too. Okay. So this is our home, actually. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Wrong button. That's actually our home, and then this is the home of our rival. Uh, who in the show is named Gary, but if you have an imagination, his name could be a lot of things. But basically the name gives you the option, or not the name, the game gives you the option to name your rival, and I've known, or I know of people who have made some pretty creative names. I really like there's the Honest trailer for Pokemon. The name they give the rival is pretty funny. Inappropriate, but funny. Alright. There we go. I feel like I made this house slightly smaller, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. I will say that this is going to take a while to do, and I should get a lot of videos from this, but I honestly don't know what to do after this. Uh, my next idea might be to build Gen 2 and just attach it onto this. I think that would be really cool. But beyond this, I don't know that I've played any of the other games enough to be able to recreate the maps. The only other ones that I might be able to do it with would be, well, Gen 2, maybe Gen 3. I think I might know the Hoenn region enough to do so. Somewhat. I could kind of recreate it. Not as well as I could Gen 1 and 2, but Gen 4, was that Diamond and Pearl? Probably not. I vaguely remember the starting to that one. Uh, Gen 5, it's black and white. No, I could not recreate that map. I didn't play a lot of those games. I guess they weren't as memorable. Not that I didn't enjoy them, but it's just those other games I replayed so many times as a kid that that's why I remember the maps so well. It might be that I do a playthrough on those games and then attempt it afterwards. but I couldn't do it right now. Not even vaguely. Gen 6, that would be... I'm having a moment. I'm trying to remember because it's weird where we have remakes in between. Gen 6 is... So it's red and blue. And we have Gen 2, silver and gold, ruby, sapphire, black, or diamond and pearl, then black and white. X and Y is 6? Yeah, X and Y is 6. See, you have all these remakes in between. It kind of confuses me a little. But, yeah. I think we're going to build another layer up and make the roof. I'm just going to make the roofs on these flat too. Because that's how that awesome 2D style is. Back in the day, that's all we had. We didn't have those nice 3D looking effect roofs like we have now. But, oh, at the end. Yeah, that looks good. The roof right there. I think that's just high enough to give us some breathing room. Though, actually, I take that back. I want to build this one up a little higher because it is a laboratory. I feel like the ceiling would be higher here than it would be in a regular home. Whoops. So yeah, we're going to build this one up just a little bit more. I think we'll add 2 more layers and then attach the roof to that. But what I was saying, Gen 6, because I've recently played it, well, I take that back. No, off the top of my head right now, I don't think I could do it. With Gen 7, I have recently played that game, but with the islands, that for me would be impossible. I haven't played it enough times to be able to do. So Gen 1 and 2, I could attempt Gen 3 map, but I'm not going to remember, especially landmarks in it, as well as I would in these two. Alright, so I think that's pretty good for the height. And we'll go ahead and build the ceiling. Other games I could do besides Pokemon, though. Other games I've put a lot of time into as a kid. See, there's Star Wars Battlefront. That would be... There are some maps from Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2 that I could recreate. That would be awesome to do, I think. From the OG Battlefront games. That would be really cool to do. My favorite map, or one of my favorite maps, probably my favorite, was Cloud City. It was really linear, and I just loved how the enemies grouped up. You could just use explosives and grenades and just devastate so many at once. But recreating that map would be really awesome, especially because just the structure. And when I say Cloud City, if you know what I'm talking about, there's actually 2 maps for Cloud City because there's 2 maps for each planet. I'm talking about the sky map where you're up on the platforms, not the actual city one. But that would be really fun to do. Yeah, I think that would be a good start for things to build. I'm not going to put torches in there just yet. I'm going to go ahead and build the structure for these first. Okay. Someone else has started watching. I don't think I've ever had so many viewers. 3 people. I don't know I don't know anyone that's watching because I can't see who it is, but if you haven't already, you can go like Facebook page, Clayco Ninja. Well, it's facebook.com/Clayco Ninja. Like and subscribe on YouTube so you can keep up to date. These videos right now, at least for creating this map, will be primarily during the week because the friend that I stream with, He works during the week at camp, and he's home on the weekends. And on the weekends, right now, we're playing Friday the 13th. So if you like that game, you can check us out playing that this weekend. I played some Call of Duty. That's pretty much it, though, right now. I am considering buying the Destiny 2 game right now because the beta, if you pre-order right now, is open, and I really want to play that. I haven't played a whole lot of the first Destiny, but I got it to play with some friends, and it's a really awesome game. And just watching the trailers for Destiny 2 just makes me want to get it more and more, but you know, those monies. So have more important things to do. Okay. Now we're actually going to go ahead and enter here, and I am going to light this one up because I'm going to build the upstairs. So I need to find the torch.
Hi.
Hello. If you're watching and I didn't respond immediately, that's because the chat is kind of delayed some. So I'm sorry I didn't get to you sooner. Torches. Where would torches be? Maybe I've passed them up. Decorations, whetstone and transportation, materials, food, weapons and armor, brewing, miscellaneous. Maybe torches is under here. There's rockets. Building blocks. Oh, hold on. Is that it? Torch. Yes. There we go. So we're just gonna attach torches for now for lighting, so we can see what we're
What you
doing.
building?
What am I building? I am attempting to recreate the Pokemon Gen 1 map from memory. So basically, this is how I started the video, is I've recreated this kind of guideline map for me to use. If you've played the Pokemon Gen 1, this is the map I created for memory to help guide me through the process. Right now, we're starting in Pallet Town. That's what we're building first. So you can see you've got the first town you go to afterwards. I haven't labeled these by name because I don't remember all the names, but this is where the 8th gym is. You got Elite Four and Victory Road over there. And I've got Diglett Cave, and it's just, you know, it's all right here. But this is Pallet Town, what we've started constructing. Here's the water that'll lead down to Cinnabar Island. This will be Professor Oak's lab. This is, I guess technically our house, or the protagonist's house. Red or Ash. And then this is Blue or Gary's house, the professor's grandson's house. Which wasn't intentional, but it is smaller because we're better. One of the perks of being the protagonist, I guess. But
That take ages.
what? I didn't. Hold on. I can read your comment, I think. Okay, settings. View comments. That takes ages. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes. This is gonna take a very long time to build. I plan on spreading this across many streams. In fact, I'll probably stop tonight at 10. My goal is to try and complete Pallet Town by then, though. We're gonna need stairs, which will be in here somewhere. Oak stairs. So the staircase is back in this area. I am gonna make it an individual thing. Should really move these closer to each other, but let's go ahead and dig this out so that I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna need that.
How many people helping you?
I am building this by myself. This is only me. So I am attempting to build this all alone, because I have no friends. Forever alone, you know. It's not true. But yeah, I'm attempting to build this by myself. I have no idea how long it's gonna take, but we will see, I guess. There we go. And that'll lead up to the second floor. And I am gonna build in this staircase, cause, oh, yes, that's what I wanted to do.
What time is it where you are now?
It is about 9:40. I don't think I'm gonna have time to complete this by 10, but I have to do it in a reasonable time because I have work and stuff. I have a family to take care of, so I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to this right now. Oop, I was actually trying to avoid that right there. But we'll do this another 20 minutes and then I'll call it a night. I'll probably be doing this again tomorrow. I normally start streams around... I've been starting them later, or not later, but a little earlier the last couple days. Been starting around 8:30. I want to try to get to where I can start around 8, but it just all depends on what's going on here at home.
How old are you in 20?
How old am I in 20? Hold on. Oh. I am 21. Yes, the meme 21. I brought it back, but yeah, I'm 21. Okay, I need to check the height on this actually. I think that's the height I want, ain't it? Or no, I want to build up one more layer. So up to there. That's where we're gonna build it. This is actually taller than the professor's place. Honestly, I feel like I need to build that up higher now. I might actually do that. Just because it's the laboratory, it probably should be higher. Is this the same height we have downstairs, I think? Yeah, because this is going to be the ceiling, so I'm pretty sure this is the same height. Okay. So this is the structure for our house. Come in, you got the staircase. We're gonna build a table right in here. Or maybe it's, whoops. No! Okay, there we go. Table right here, I think. And I think I need pressure plates to put on top of that. I think that is, or I could put slabs, but I think pressure plates actually, they're more flat and they look better. They might be under other materials. No. Weapons and armor, brewing miscellaneous maybe? Huh. Decorations. There's carpet. Forgot all about carpet. I might actually be able to use that for something later on, but I'm not seeing the pressure plates.
Wool looks good for tables.
Hold on. Wool. Wool looks good for tables? Where was the wool? Decorations? Are you saying the carpet for like the top of the table? Is that what you're saying? Or you're saying like...
Carpets.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so let's see. Oh wait, here we go. Is there... Let's see, what color? See how this one looks. Okay, yeah, it does work. Alright, but it doesn't really match. Because most of these buildings are gonna... I mean, I know they don't match the in-game thing, but most of them are gonna be a kind of that rustic theme, because I'm gonna use wood for everything, I think. But I don't think there's a wool color. Is there not a brown wool color? Hold on. There we go. I think this will work. Yeah, this works. There we go. And actually... Okay. Where did the TV set? I think the TV sets back up against this wall. Like right here. Actually, I have an idea for the black wool too. If it will work. I'm gonna have to build another table, so let's remove that. No, okay. I wanted to put that on against the wall right there, but I will just use a block of coal, I
Chairs
think.
use stairs.
Oh, use stairs for chairs, yeah. I need a different base for this. Whoops, this will be the TV. We get that big flat screen. It's one of the perks of being the protagonist. Alright. I'm liking this so far. See, I think there's a chair on each side. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh, I can't move there because of the carpet in the way. We're just gonna go ahead and put a chair around each corner, like this. Like I said, this is one of those things that's like a minor detail that I'm not gonna remember from playing the game, so I'm just gonna go with it. And I'll kinda add my own little thing in. Voila. Let's check the time again. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and go upstairs and we'll create our bedroom. Except I probably should put some light up first so we can actually see. I'm just gonna throw these around for now. Alright, making a bed. I know there are beds in here. Which section it is under though is beyond me. Miscellaneous. I don't remember what color the beds are. We'll probably just go with the generic red. I need my map. I don't need the water anymore. Let's see now. Where was the bed placed in the original game? Right. Oh, actually, can I get down the stairs if I do this? Okay. Yeah. I need that block of wood there so that I can build the computer over here in the corner. The computer's in this corner. I believe the bed is over here. Actually, when I do this, create this cool bed frame. Kind of cool bed frame. Not really, but it attaches to the wall too. Rip. Alright. We'll just get the cool double bed. But I'm thinking the bed is in this corner. There we go. And then our PC. I want to build this out of something white. Block of iron looks pretty good. Block of quartz. Yeah, that works. So we have a little table here too. Our PC is right there. What can I make? Use for a screen. Oh, actually I have a great idea for this. Oh, that's a trapped chest. Not what I want. Let's see. Here we go. We'll put a chest there, because I think it's appropriate. I mean, a chest is used to store items, so this represents a PC. Then I think we have a TV up here, and it's like right here, actually. We have a TV and a game system. We get a big TV up here too. Being the champion in the Elite Four has its perks. Actually, I think our TV's on the ground. And then for our gaming system, what are we gonna use to represent the gaming system? Is there anything kind of small? I think a head would be cool. Let's use a head to represent the game system. I don't know if I can place the dragon head. We'll just use the skeleton head. Whoops, okay, that was the bed, that's fine. And that'll be our game system. And this is the room, I think. This is basically the general layout. Our bed, game system's in the middle, PC. Alright. I think this is Gen 1 layout. Okay. So now we're gonna call that good on that for now. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna go ahead and work on the rival's house. I'll probably play a little bit longer. I might just build the outer layer of this and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. I've honestly had a headache all day too, so I don't want to stare at the screen much longer. Oops. But yeah, if y'all have enjoyed watching, make sure you like and subscribe. You can keep up to date on Facebook, facebook.com/ClaycoNinja. There should be a link for that on the YouTube page. Should be. But thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Okay. Now the rival's house is basically the same thing as ours, so it's just gonna be it's a little smaller than the one I made for us, but that's
See you,
basically.
bro.
See you. Thanks for watching. This is basically the same thing, so it is gonna be a little bit smaller. I hope that doesn't mess with the staircase too much, cause it might. Oh wait. Okay, this is fine actually. I built that up a little bit too much, cause I'm gonna have to build that layer anyways. So this works. Now did I don't, yeah, I think that's exactly how I built it. Yeah, okay. That's why I want to make sure that I built this one up like that, or else I was gonna have to make some changes. Okay, that running animation was really messed up right there. I don't know what that was. Alright. This is gonna be the second floor. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Still not what I wanted to do. Alright. So the staircase is gonna come up right through here. I guess I should put up some torches here too, so I can see. There we go. Whoops, wrong button. Here we go. Voila. I think that's going to leave us just enough room to build the PC up there too. I don't remember the layout for my Rivals room, honestly. That's one of those places I didn't go to very much. So I'm just probably going to build something similar to ours, but just because he gets a smaller TV. So our TV's nicer than his, right? Here we go. His house is smaller. His TV's not near as nice. It does get a table, I guess. Now his sister is always sitting right there. Whoops. Is always sitting right. Let's see if I can get this. Nope. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to destroy that. No. There we go. His sister's always sitting in this chair right here. I don't remember if he has tables around the rest of it, but I guess we'll go ahead and add them in because we're a nice guy. No. There we go. Tables and TV. Alright, let's go ahead and finish the construction of the roof up here. The upstairs. We'll go ahead and finish this house and then, yeah, we'll call it, I think, after this. I don't think I'm gonna mess with the lab anymore tonight because I'm gonna raise it up to make the ceiling a lot taller. And honestly, I'm thinking about honestly changing the material for the lab to the quartz that I used for the PC. I think it's more appropriate, and I think it'll fit better. So I'm really considering that too. So I have to go back and knock all that down. I think I'll do that off stream, though. But whoops. There we go. I think that is it. Yep. That is the right height. There we go. Actually, let's do this since we're going to be building in here. And now, oh, put that up there instead. Okay. I've gotten rid of a lot of the materials to build with, or that I needed. Let's put this to building tables. Need the bed. See, he's blue actually, so let's give him a blue bed. I need the torches back, I think. That for the TV, the gaming system. I think I'm done with the doors for now. Chest. That's what I need. Need a chest. Okay. So this will be our table and PC. Chest. Bed. And he gets the smaller TV. And gaming system. Alright. Let's go get a quick overview of the entire map. Alright. So, thus far this is our pallet town. It looks extremely plain. Still need to add in some roads, walkways. Make the lab a little bigger. Let's just go ahead and Go ahead and add some light to it, at least. Here we go. We got our laboratory in progress. We have our house downstairs, got the TV, table, our room with TV, our PC and bed. And go back outside and we'll check out our rival's house. I don't think that's really any faster. Got his downstairs with table and TV. Upstairs, got his TV, PC, and bed. Alright. I'm pretty happy with this so far. So, Pallet Town is still in progress, but we've got the structures down. And after Pallet Town is done, we'll move up to the town with the 8th gym. But I think we're just going to end the video here. Once the place is completely finished, I'll go through and do a complete tour of the town. And I'll post that to YouTube. But thanks for everyone that came out and watched. I think there's one person who might still be watching. Thank you for staying as long as you have. And remember, you can like and subscribe on YouTube if you like the video. Go to facebook.com/ClaycoNinja. You can keep up to date. I'll always post the streams there too whenever I go live. And streams are starting around, I want to try and get the start time at 8 p.m. I think I'm in the Eastern time zone. So yeah, I think it's 8 Eastern. But they might start a little later. By a little later, I mean 8:30, maybe even 9. So just make sure you like and subscribe in order to keep up to date. But thanks for watching. See you next time.